Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. So this vlog that I'm going to share next was just a day of healing that I just wanted to express to you how I was feeling at the time. And though I'm healed more than this day, I thought there's just some important messages for you guys in there. So I really wanted to share it still. So this is from December 12th. Please forgive the hair. I know I'm going to ask you to forgive me in the thing, but I know you guys don't care about that. I can't wait to give you updates, like more current updates. I just want you to see all the stuff that's led up to today. So, love you guys. I'm out. In the car. I don't know that I can say this without crying, because I think everything makes me cry these days. But I am so blessed to have you all in my life, because you really made this time better each day. I get a lift in my spirits when I'm able to talk to my friends and my sisters directly on the phone. That is the basis of my healing. But you all filling in the days when I'm not talking to anybody on the phone, whether it's on Messenger, like Delisa and I on Messenger, and Suzanne and I on Messenger, Mary-Ellen, whether it's Instagram, direct messages from Pillow Pugs. It's Sarah Jane with texting, and Mary with her just like, she'll just pop in and just text me how I'm doing. All of those things are reminding me that I do have more to give. I have a lot of healing to do, and that is true. I know that everybody heals from every wound at a different pace, and I get that. But this is the hardest thing that I've ever recovered from. And I had a really not cool childhood, if you know what I'm saying. Just leave it at that. I had a lot of things to recover from my childhood, but this is just... But you all reaching out to me every day, sending me love, sending me well wishes. It's tremendous. I probably should be holding the camera the other way, huh? I do miss the interactions we have every day, but I don't feel like I can share. I don't feel like I have anything to share. So many of you were so kind for, like, even watching me make my coffee in the morning was more than you can imagine. But every day I'm thinking I should just do it. I should just vlog on how I am doing. I should just tell everybody that it's okay to hurt, and it's okay to take your time healing, and that we can all get through this. It's just that there are days when I know this, but it doesn't feel that way. It's weird. I know I had mentioned previously that the disconnect between my soul and my spirit, sorry, and my mind and my knowledge. So I know that it will get better. My heart and my spirit doubts it so much. But this whole time I feel that I am in God's hands. I feel like he's just cradling me and rocking me and keeping me safe and giving me energy to take care of myself, at least. If I can't I have the energy to heal perfectly or to take care of my family, I can at least take care of myself. I love you all. Sorry about that, and sorry about this hair. Just because I'm eating well and cooking for myself and doesn't mean I'm brushing my hair. Actually, it's kind of a joke. I left the house and I was like sitting here and I'm looking to adjust the mirror and I'm like, I think I forgot to brush my hair. For those of you who've been here a long time, I wanted to just explain what I was just talking about. So for those of you who've been here a long time, you know that I have physical limitations. What that meant for me in the past was the days we'd make like the gluten-free or whole wheat French toast or sourdough French toast. I would make like a whole batch to keep them in the freezer to have like inexpensive, quick breakfasts. There's days where I can make a full meal, and then there's days where I just need to be able to put stuff in the toaster oven and microwave. It's just what it is, you know. It's about being smart with your energy. We've heard spoon theory. We've heard, I say it's 10,000 steps. If I have 10,000 steps to spend in a day, where do I want to spend them? However you look at it, that's pretty much how it will be for you. That being said, I do want to tell you that with the reduction in my blood sugar, my eyes have improving. The shots have helped my eyes improve. My joints feel better. My joints don't feel better every day because sometimes I do break down and get the low carb bread, but that is like a wheat based bread. So, you know, me and gluten have like a little bit of a fight with my arthritis. So like today I said to Jim, I'm like, today we had gluten. I had gluten today. So if I'm hurting tomorrow, at least I don't know why. But those instant kinds of foods, the only thing that I can think of that I can make ahead that's like an instant food is when I make egg cups or when I hard boil eggs. I can do the low carb French toast, but again, that's like wheat and I'm trying not to do that. I do have keto pancake mix. It's just very expensive and the pancakes are really, really thin. I have pulled out and pinned some homemade keto pancake recipes that I want to try. I just bought a mini waffle maker for chaffles, and if you don't know what chaffles are, they're basically cheese waffles, but they actually have lots of recipes that don't have cheese in them. They still call them chaffles. It's weird. I don't know. But I have a 90-second bread that I make in like a biscuit that I make in the microwave. But even that, like getting the almond flour out and the baking soda out and the butter out and the egg out and the bowl out, even that is like not just the same. That's actually, to me, is like preparing food, not just heating food. So there's a lot less choices of things that I can throw together for breakfast. So though I have less pain, I don't have more energy. There is this phenomenon called the keto flu. I have been adding electrolytes to my diet just in case to combat that. But I know so much of what my energy level is at is because of my sadness. I do know that for sure. I am not fooling anybody. I'm not trying to fool anybody. That's really what I meant to say. I also don't have any zest for creating. Now, my brain and mind wants to create. I've been watching Mary paint a lot, and I've been watching other YouTubers create, and I say to myself that I kind of miss it, but the thought of taking all the things out and spending my energy that way right now is not something that I find beneficial enough, is the best way to put it. Now, here's the kicker. So many of you that I've met here have said that my YouTube channel and my crafting and getting them back into crafting has really helped them go through these tough times. And in the past, it was. Art therapy was something we did after Superstorm Sandy. it's just not working this time. I tried. If you know, I've had DIYs up since then, and I've had projects started. I've mentioned I've had projects started since my brother passed, but it's just really difficult to share. I don't want to share my sadness, and the sadness most of the time. That's why I haven't vlogged much, but I want to just check in. You know, that's the thing, is I want to just check in. I am so grateful to get out of the house. We did just drive by some Christmas lights, and it did make my heart smile a little bit. But the one house that I love has all of these wooden cutouts that are painted. And of course, there's not one square foot of the house that doesn't have a cutout that reminds me of my brother. I mean, it's just weird. I was talking to my sisters, and I was like, well, I don't know the man he's become in the last 7 years. But I miss the man he was, and the boy he was, and the teenager he was, and the young adult he was. I watch these cartoons, and I watch TikTokers, and they're millennials, and I'm like, you know, you're a millennial if you know all these things. And I was like, or you're a Gen Xer who had a little brother who's a millennial, and you know all these things, because I know all these things too. So, it's there. It's coming. I am focusing on my mental health and my physical health. What I mean by that is I'm making sure that I'm taking care of my body, and I am making sure that I'm not living in muck. So many people, when you get depressed, you can just like not care anymore about cleaning up yourself or cleaning up around your space. You could just really wallow in the ick. And I am promising, I promised my husband, I promised myself, but more importantly, I promised myself that I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't live in the muck. I wouldn't allow myself to fall apart because of this, physically anyway. So, yeah, I just thought it was really cool that I came out tonight to drive him. I'm just driving him to get the stuff he needs for dinner. He's making one of his Nordic, it's orange pork chops, I think. And I don't know exactly how much of it I can have with the sauce and glaze, but I'm looking forward to it. And we make the food together. I don't know if he's going to film it for you all. I don't really know what his plans are for that. But I just drove him around to get a few things that we needed for the meal. And then he's off for 2 days, so we went and came to Aldi's and got milk and eggs, because we'll probably bake. And we needed milk. So just a couple of staples. That's it. And I am just waiting for him to come out. He just went in for like a few things, like I said. We have been really enjoying charcuterie boards, but really because it's like a keto thing, cheese and meats. I have been loving summer sausage from either here or from Walmart. Excuse me. I have been loving like cheeses, but I'm not trying to lose weight on my keto, but one of the things that they say women often do wrong in keto is too much dairy. So I don't go crazy like some of the recipes. Like we could just have cream cheese and everything and call it keto, but I'm not doing that. Anyhow, I'm gonna go. I know I'm distracted. I'm keep looking at the door. I'm a little far from the door, and I don't want him to have to walk. It's kind of cold out, so I just wanted to be able to park here where I was out of the way. So, thank you. That's what I wanted to say. I came on here to say thank you. Your friendship and kindness and your support really means the world to me. I promise we'll be back at it, and before too long, I promise. Okay? I love you. And as always, you take care. God bless, and I'll see you next time.